We got some crazy parents today, so hop on board the hydration station. You know I'm gonna remind you to drink water, okay? It's good for you. I'm here because I care. Even one sip. Even one sip. It's just your reminder. Cheers. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm kind of trying to brag. I am very hydrated today. I'm just on my hydration game today and I'm very proud of that. Okay. We're checking out crazy parents, if I didn't say it. Got dumped for having red hair. My boyfriend's mom didn't want to risk having ginger grandchildren, so she made him dump me. He's married a blonde and had 2 ginger kids. Karma. My kids are blonde. That is so wild. But also, I'm a little bit judging the boyfriend. Like, your mom is gonna control. Like, if you're in love with someone and you break up with them because your mom told them to because she didn't want ginger grandchildren, like, I'm also judging you. That speaks volume to who you are as well. My friend hasn't spoken to his mother in months. She finds out he is living with his girlfriend. He also shares some exciting news. Okay. You have until tomorrow to move back home. Living with your girlfriend will not be tolerated. Is this a joke? Is this a joke? You have till tomorrow to move home? Even if that was happening, that is not enough time, okay? Or else what? You don't pay my bills. You don't have any control in the matter. Amen to that. No control? I am your mother. You will do as I say. Be here tomorrow or we will have the police remove you from your home. LMAO, go ahead and call them. Tell me how that goes for you. By the way, you're going to be a grandma, not that you'll be involved in their life whatsoever. Okay, so this is obviously a very broken relationship already. They haven't talked in months. This is how you're like, you're a grandma, you're not in my life, you're not in my child's life. This is very intense. It's also sad. It's sad. I'm not saying it shouldn't be this way if it's a toxic relationship, but that's really sad. Also, there is a note, they're 21. In case you are wondering, his age, an adult. So I synced my calendar with my mom and forgot I have my birth control implant replacement date marked 3 years from now. She saw it and texted me this while I was at work. I'm 20. Do you have a birth control implant? Why? You have an appointment, replace implant marked in your calendar. Why were you looking 3 years into my future on my calendar? We need to talk about this when you get home. I'm going to bed when I get home and it's none of your business what I do with my body as an adult. Absolutely, but also why are you even on my calendar? I'm your mother. Of course it's my business if you're being unsafe and not thinking about the consequences. Wait a second, isn't being on birth control quite literally being safe and thinking about what consequences could come? I feel like using birth control is the opposite of unsafe, LMAO. You are not leaving the house tomorrow until we have discussed this. You cannot behave this way when you don't have a boyfriend. Oh my God. Okay, I'll just tell work I'm not coming in because my mummy grounded me for not wanting to get pregnant. I'm staying at Blank's tonight, talk tomorrow. This is absurd. She doesn't even have a boyfriend. So she's even being extra safe with the fact of, I'm going to protect myself whether I'm in a relationship or not in a relationship. You should be patting your daughter on the back for thinking about these consequences and remaining safe. That is not the approach, Mom. And see, now their relationship, she's never gonna be able to talk to her mom about those things. It's a shame, and that's the exact reason why. I had a parent ask me to call her just so she could call me just so she could call me a biatch and hang up on no other reason. That would be a very quick phone call. You might as well just text it for me. It's a lot quicker and a lot easier. And I would like it in writing. Thank you so much. Ooh, all right. This is a Facebook group called Pregnant Moms Do in 2022. Someone posted, stop putting your children in off-brand / Walmart clothes. It's tacky. Start shopping name brand. Me, my husband, and my kids all shop name brand. We've been living Nike lately and Gucci and Cabana. I think you mean loving. Someone wrote, my baby is wearing whatever the F I think is cute. I don't care if it's from Family Dollar or Nike. Amen, sister. You guys already know how I feel. I mean, I am living at Walmart. I'm at thrift stores. I'm at Dollarama. That is where I thrive. That is exactly where my kids would also be shopping. Well, I would be shopping for my children. And I grew up on that as well. Walmart? Excuse me. Walmart clothes are tacky? I love Walmart clothes. If that makes me tacky, I'll be tacky. I don't even care. I've seen cute baby clothes at Dollar Tree. I'm a college English professor, and on more than one occasion, I've had the parent of a failing student find my phone number and call to scream at me. It's always fun when all I can do is repeat, legally, I cannot disclose any information about the student to you. No, I don't care if you pay their bills. No, I don't care what you think about me. Your college-aged baby is legally an adult, and Oh my God, I forgot that this was college for a second. And that means by law, I can't talk to you about them. It's always the parents of sons. Yes, the helicopter mom over her son. We've heard that story many times. I honestly forgot that this was college. Here I was thinking like high school. No, college. They're actually an adult. Your mom is calling because your kid is failing and you found my personal phone number. I wouldn't even take the call. You guys are too generous. I wouldn't even take the call. That's going straight to voicemail. And the voicemail is going straight to the trash in my inbox. We got a Twitter. Can you tell I don't use Twitter? We got a tweet. I'm at a Lego robotics tournament for my oldest, and you've never seen this many depressed fathers in one place. We're all thinking other kids play football. You're literally out here on Twitter, like, throwing shade at your children. And other children. They have a play-by-play announcer. On my life, I'm not making that up. Someone replied, hey, this is just like that time when my daughter attended art and writing competitions and I made fun of her on Twitter because she didn't play sports, except I didn't do that because I'm not a terrible parent. I'm proud of my kids' accomplishments. Someone else wrote, I too hate the idea of my children one day having valuable career skills, right? Who wants that when they can double major in CTE? The world is full of people who succeed in life despite having a crappy father. Nobody is gonna hold your hand when you die. Someone also said they can hand him a football to hold. All right, listen, I'm gonna be straight up. I did chess in elementary school, okay? And I entered into a chess tournament and my mother took me there. And bless her soul, I can imagine that was incredibly boring for her to just watch hours and hours of chess and children playing chess. However, she never made me feel bad about it. She encouraged it. Whatever extracurricular I was doing, she was supportive about it. Oh my God. I don't know how I ever had the patience for that, y'all. I do have my participation ribbon still though, for chess. A mom once tried to sneak into the school after school hours. You mean trespass? To confront me about the scores her daughter got on a progress report. We'd already had several conferences where I'd let her know that her daughter wasn't meeting the benchmarks. I had to lock my door and turn my lights out so she thought I had left. You know what really just confuses me with this whole thing about grades and reports? They always look past their kid and blame the teacher and go to the teacher as in like it's their fault that they're giving out this grade instead of just looking at their child and saying, what can we work on so that you can focus and work and maybe get a tutor and progress further in your education? Like it can never be their kid, you know? It can never be that their kid is struggling. It has to be that the teacher is just giving them a bad grade. Please. I had a parent who wouldn't talk to me, literally. She came in for a parent-teacher meeting and brought her mother with her. Oh my. She didn't say a single word to me the entire time. Her mother asked questions, but a few times she leaned over and whispered something to her mother who would relay the question to me. Afterwards, she went to the principal and complained that I wasn't informative enough and hadn't answered all of her questions. I checked and she didn't bring her mom along to compensate for communication barrier or issue. She spoke directly to my principal 10 minutes later and had spoken to me on other occasions. That's just embarrassing. Like if that's just to be petty and to prove like I'm not speaking to you. So embarrassing as an adult, but you live that way and have fun. My parents did not like me going out to get a vaccine. Came back to this. Uh-oh. No, your guitar smashed? Come on now, that is so wrong. Your own child. Like we had parents versus children having debates about this whole vaccine thing. We can't have our own opinion and make our own decisions for our own bodies. No, we're out here breaking guitars over that. And then parents wonder why they have a certain type of relationship with their kid. My kindergarten classroom has 2 doors, one inside the school gates and one outside the gates. My policy is that parents need to drop off at the back door so students are inside the gates. That is safe. That makes sense. I politely reminded a mom of this rule when she tried to drop her daughter off at the wrong door after arriving late and not checking in with the office. She started yelling and calling our school a prison, then said I was a fat, ugly biatch. She did this in front of all my kindergarten students and had to be removed by campus security all while still yelling. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not want your children to be safe? I'll never understand that. I used to work as a daycare teacher in ECE for many years, and I dealt with some parents. And over things like that, it's like you're actually mad that we've in place policies to protect the children here? That's mind-boggling to me. Like, if you have an issue with that, you need to look within. That's a within problem. All right, if you guys got any crazy parent stories, whether it was a parent you know, or even if you were working in childcare and you dealt with a parent, I want to hear the stories. So let me know in the comments. I am out of here. Stay classy out there, stay sassy, and I'll see you tomorrow.